If you are looking for FC25 coins as well as other game keys, currencies, gift cards, and more, check out u7buy.com. Doing so via the link in the description would really help me out. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the new cards released for the Winter Wildcards promo. We're going to start off with this R9. Not worth the money because you can't buy him. I guess we've had a couple sold. Phenomenal. This is the first Trickster Plus R9. I mean, he'll be great. Unique body type, 5/5. Do you really need to talk about this card? He's best striker in the game right now. That said, do you really need to talk about this card because nobody's going to have him? I used his like 97, 98 whatever card at the end of the game last year. I actually had him, and I hated him because it's me and he's too tall, and I preferred 5'7 Neymar or 5'9 Neymar over him. I couldn't use this card. That's definitely a skill issue because most people can. I would be curious to see how Trickster Plus would improve his dribbling, but it's not a card for me. That said, he's the best striker in the game. Makes sense. Moving on. This card, Press Proven Plus isn't enough to fix it. He's too tall at that point. He will be one of the more meta strikers in the game. I don't know if he'll be one of the best, especially because most people aren't doing the lengthy striker aerial meta this year. He looks formatted okay. You don't need to buff the shoot, so that's almost a definite engine, which is here. Passing's serviceable. Dribbling gets okay. Question is how much Press Proven Plus would fix that card. The answer is not enough for like normal gameplay enjoyment, but you will definitely score a couple more goals because he's got Press Proven Plus than some other playstyles. Like that will just net him some additional strength, which of course with a card like this would be really, really good. I would not find him fun. The question would be where his price settles. Is he worth 2 million? Only if you like, there was nobody else in the game like this. So if you really like this style or really like him in game, then like fine. But I think most people have another striker they've settled on, and this isn't going to be enticing enough. Now this Socrates, you'd be able to predict too tall for me. Not the answer. Any type of player I'm looking for. That said, for 450k, you get a 5-star, 4-star. If you play him striker, this is probably a finisher. Let's see. Not there. Here. Well, okay. For most people, this is a hawk or a hunter, right? Probably a hunter. So we'll take a look there. He's probably playing him striker. I mean, he's only striker. Okay. Why is he not? Oh, it's not cam because it's wildcards. This is all fine. I would want to boost his dribbling, but if you just go the pace route and skill moves route anyway, you don't necessarily need to. Taking a look how I would use them would be on a finisher. These are okay up here. These are actually pretty good. Stamina's nice. Passing is high enough. You don't really need to boost. Same with pace. We're missing first touch. The rest are all pretty usable. I would never use those two. Obviously chip shot kind of not great, but this isn't a bad card. If you're looking for an icon to use for another month or two just to get some more chemistry and all that, perfectly fine if you like using players like this. I would... Like, the players I'm trying out are Insigne and Pichon, who are a full foot shorter than him. I'm not looking for a card like that. This one makes no sense to me, and I would not be surprised if his price drops. He looks enticing because the pace is really high, but it's not a great pace split. Physicals are great now, of course, with Bruiser, but his defending's really low. So you got to put you probably do an anchor. Where's anchor? Here. That's not great defending for this time of the year. Now he's one of the paciest center backs, if not the paciest. But it's just not a good layout of playstyles. Bruiser and Block Plus aren't the most meta ones. No intercept. Very strange card here. Of course, they're trying to release strange cards on purpose. I don't like that one at all. I don't like this one either because we have too many Vinny cards as it is. I mean, do we really need this many? Of course, Trickster Plus is very enticing. Two playstyle pluses, they're both usable. We have, I think the rest are the same as his other cards. Many of which are very usable. Dribbling's in a good spot, but the ball controls... You could do an engine just to boost the balance, because that is what he's missing the most. I would probably just do a basic anyway. Because the ball control's low enough where I'm like, do I really want to use 93? again, this is just going to be too pricey of a card. If you have unlimited money, then this will be one of the best left-sided, most fun left-sided players in the game. Definitely net you some wins you wouldn't get otherwise. Roll pluses. He's missing... No, he's got the left mid and the left wing, like the player of the month. That's all fine. And Trickster Plus would make him a very exciting dribbler. I would have a lot of fun with this card. Just not worth the pricing it. I mean, like, for somebody like me, you can go ahead and, like, I've got 4.5 million sitting there right now. I could go ahead and spend most of that on Vinny and then the rest on, like, a center back or two improvement. Or I could spend, like, $1 million on a left mid and $1 million on a cam and $1 million on a CDM and then the rest on the defense. And I think that's more worth it. But if you've got the money, the rest of your team's really settled. Maybe you've got, like, a phenomenal untradeable team that you can't really improve too much. And then you just want the one marquee player. I would not spend that much, but I mean, he will be one of the most fun cards in the game. I think he's probably worth about that price. They gave her long ball plus. I hate that. This also unquestionably one of the best right-sided players in the game, if not the best, quite potentially the best. The balance is low. That balance is too low. I think that has to be an engine, which is a shame because I'd like to boost the other stats. It's one of, like, it's always hard when it's this layout of stats. If you just get, like, if the dribbling's like, you know, 96 and the rest are this low and you just go, okay, the dribbling's high enough, I don't need to bump it, I can focus just on these. But when they're all a little bit low, then you got to pick one and then you're missing out on one. Well, the shooting's great, but you might want that a little higher too. That said, I'm not too concerned about those being lower for her because she's just that good in game. Trickster Plus will fix some of that as well. Some of the best passing, I don't like long ball plus. I would never use this, especially on a right wing. That's very strange. Some very good ones otherwise, though. Finesse, great. Trickster Plus, great, if you use it. First touch, great. Tech, great. Like, that's all good. 5-star, great. Very easy to link if you do the Barca Women's thing. I want to wait for a card where these are a little bit higher. Same overall synopsis as Vinny, though. Like, worth the price if you want one marquee player. Not worth it if you need to kind of build your whole team up. We've got Xavi here. Oh, chat's telling me there's another Vinny. Do we see it here? We do. It's Finesse and Travella, that's striker. Because we'll take a look at him now. Is that the same dribbling? 98, 87, 84, 94. It's the same card. But he's false 9, like, as far as I know, people don't really use these two. Because false 9 plus plus, I would love. I used, like, false 9 entirely last year, like, exclusively. But this year it just drifts wide, so it's very strange. That said, I mean, same card. This might be a more meta, more effective one. At least they give him Trickster now. His base card doesn't. Yeah, it makes sense. This card is more expensive. I would have more fun with the Trickster Plus because that L1 dribbling is the best dribbling in the game right now. Let's take a look at Xavi because that one is very enticing. 300k for Icon Chem for center mid. Now it sucks he's only center mid. If he was CDM, I'd probably be picking him up as his price drops to like 200k is about what I'd expect. Defending's a little low with no defensive playstyles. He had Intercept on his Team of the Year card last year, so I wish he had one, but Incisive and Tick are both good. You give him a Guardian, he's got some of the best dribbling in the game. I loved his dribbling last year. Where's Guardian? Come on. There. Explosive. These are about as high as they can get. 98 is pretty much the highest you can get right now in the game. He's short and medium, right? That website doesn't say. Hold on. Foot pinch just says short and normal, which is not my favorite, but Press Proven fixes that a little bit, so I think it's fine. I wish he had a first touch. I wish he had a defensive one. And I guess that's it. Intercept, first touch. That would probably fix the card for me. And a CDM spot. Now, passing high enough, you don't need to boost to, for not like all the passing ones, really. Explosive is great. Press Proven is great. I'm very enticed by this card. If I ever go to like a 4-4-1-1 and use the center mids, I think I'd probably pick him up. He looks phenomenal. He looks really fun. He's missing a couple things that you just have to keep in mind as you're using him. Again, no first touch, so you got to keep that. You know, every time you pass the ball to him, just make sure he's in enough space. I have to do that with Barella, so it'd be the same thing for him. I think he'd be limited but very, very fun in the, like, he offers some of the highest highs in the game, but he's going to lack in some other areas. Carlos Alberto. I actually packed his card around this. No, it was a for birthday, so it was like February. But I really liked his card last year. Despite only being controlled for a center back, I mean, he's got enough pace. I think at this stage of the year, it's fine. Later on, you might want controlled lengthy, you know, but for now, I think this is high enough. Anticipate plus great, intercept good, like really good, jockey really good. You might want one or two others. I think this is all fine though. Relentless is a bit of a weird one. He's got center back and some right back. This card looks very good. This price I think is justified because we don't have a lot of right backs, especially icon right backs right now. So that makes sense. I would not spend the money on him like that. I mean, it might be worth the increase, but it's Relentless Plus. It's hard to say. Most people are probably looking to use him as a center back, in which case, if you do, I'd say, like, the pace isn't worth it for everything else. I would go with just a taller center back or a lengthy one. Like, we've got Hero for, like, 300k, who's just going to be a little bit better, I think. But as a right back, this price makes sense. Probably pricey because of the pros or, like, the real meta elite players are looking for somebody like this because people really value having that strength and versatility as a fullback. I use my short players, so not as big of a deal for me. This card, we've got long ball instead. Same otherwise. He's got more overall ability, although we're missing center back. Plus there. I think everything I said with the other card applies to this one. I don't know why he's pricier, though. I wouldn't think... I guess he's one of the pacier CDMs we have right now, and there's not too many Anticipate Plus, like, pacey meta CDMs. I don't use either. It's a very strange card for me. It's just very strange. Bruiser and Slide are disappointing. The rest of these are very usable. He's always good on the ball. He's got a good layout of in-game stats. This card is great, and he's more meta than Xavi. I would just use Xavi, though. I think they're going to do, like, Xavi's going to get you higher highs in the overall, like, on-the-ball feel. He's, of course, going to be more limited on the defensive side. I would take that risk as a center mid. As a CDM, I think do you really need somebody with this layout as a CDM? Now, he's very unique. We don't have a lot of players like this. Makes it hard to justify the price for, though. Now, we did Frankie. Oh, the other card. Was this one? No, so this one doesn't have... Why? It makes sense this card's so much pricier. He gets a 99. It feels weird that they release one card so different than the other. He gets an additional playstyle, too. So this card's just, like, straight up better. Different playstyles, though. This doesn't matter when you have these, I think. Now, he's the best passer in the game, no question, of course, but it's a bit of a waste. I'd rather just distribute these into better stats elsewhere, really. But, I mean, he looks phenomenal. I'd put a Guardian on him. No real comments otherwise. He's, like, this might be one of the best Sams in the game. Same with the other card, really. They're just so pricey. Cards around this stage of the year are always just not worth the price. I think things are going to drop so quickly with Team of the Year around the corner. Now, this card for that price, it's Eden Hazard, and I really want to try him. 5-star skills for the first time, explosive. Now, he's heavier. It doesn't say his weight there, but he's, I think, 74. Which is a little bit heavier. I think Vinny's like 71, Neymar's 67, or 69 actually. So it depends on how his unique body type is. I haven't used it. Tech Plus is good. I would prefer other things, but it's good. Trickster Plus is my favorite. Inside 4 plus left mid is very good. The rest are usable. These are very important to me. For the price, dribbling gets boosted enough, I think, just on a basic, and then you lightly boost everything else. Might be my most fun, like, actual left mid in the game. Just well-rounded. In the way that Mahrez, like, Because you do Vinny, and it's like Vinny's got the pace, and he's just kind of really explosive and quick. But he's missing the passing. Eden's got better passing, so he's more well-rounded in that Mahrez way. You can just kind of cut inside, get him in the center, and do everything. Whereas Vinny, you want to just get him behind more. This card looks very tempting. Depending on his price at Team of the Year, this might be a card I go with. Because the Team of the Years are probably going to be vastly more expensive. And if he drops to like 1.7 and we're looking and going, you know what, we've got... Does FootGG have in-game stats? It doesn't look like it. Like, it's a 93 left mid, and the Team of the Years are probably like 90, 96, 97 out here, but for 8 million more coins, that might be a card I pick up. But in the future, I don't think I'm going to go for him now. We'll go through some of the others quicker because this has been dragging on a little bit. Maybe one of the better bruiser CDMs in the game, but these are actually pretty low. You'd be looking for like 90 defending plus maybe right now. He doesn't offer a lot for you otherwise. It's a bit of a weird card. I think he's pricey because he's a fan favorite. Now this card, apparently there's like a loan. We're expecting everybody to have him for the weekend. It's R9. This is baby R9 we've had in past years, but he's 5-star this time. He'll be great, but I don't think we need to talk too much about it. It's his dribbling's actually pretty nerfed, so I'm not sure how good he'd feel on the ball. Of course, you're just expecting him to have the jam and the attacking AI. Perfect passing again. Incisive. I mean, also best passer in the game. Just so low in other areas. This could be a fun card if you want a cheaper icon. For this price, though, I'd probably just be looking to go up to Xavi instead. I don't think there's anything to say about that. Oh, they're 99 pace. They keep giving this guy cards, and I don't know why he's such a fan favorite of EA. Di Natale, short and normal for the... Wow, it doesn't like showing. Come on. Yeah, short and normal or average and short. Not one of my favorite body types. I never think he feels too good on the ball in game. But that said, Finesse Plus, and the other one is Travella? Yeah, strange. He's fun for that... Oh, but they made him left-footed. He's fun for that price. I mean... We've got a lot of left-sided players right now anyway. I don't know if you're really looking at these cards as too much of an improvement. But as a fan favorite, I've loved him in past FIFAs. I mean, probably worth a try if you really do enjoy that. But let's see. Be very fun. I think we've got better options, though. Go back to... Oh, that's the end of the second page. He's going to be a little bit on the higher end just because he's probably the best right-sided... or right back for the Prem right now. These are all decently high, being like mid-80s. That's not a bad card. Jockey, intercept, anticipate. That's all pretty decent. That's not bad for that price, actually. He's too short to be a center back, unfortunately, it has to be said, so we're not going to take a look at him for too long. Georgie Haji. His cards are always so cheap, but not a single stat over 90. We're not really going to look at this card either. They gotta buff him better. He deserves better, man. Now, Leroy Sané. Probably worth the price. It's not a bad card, but he's a little heavier. I don't like controlled, and him being controlled in 6 foot is an immediate no for me. It's an okay layout of playstyles. I would like to have a passing one. His stats are also in that range where they're a little bit low. You feel like you've got to buff everything, which is a bit hard. I would do... Oh, it's either an engine or a marksman. I think it'd have to be an engine because it's passing so low already. And you just say don't bother boosting the shooting because he's got finesse. 5-star weak foot's great. I mean, this card isn't bad for the price. But there's a lot of downsides to it. That's a CDM. For the price, the La Liga, Hero Links. I mean, that's not bad. I don't like long ball plus, but a lot of other people do. Pinged is good. That's the 3 best defensive ones in my opinion. Missing a first touch maybe, but like for the price, actually not a bad card at all. I would normally do a Guardian, but you might just go ahead and say you don't care about his dribbling too much and do Shadow, because he looks more like just defensively formatted, right? Shadow or maybe Sentinel. Boost the defensive awareness up massively. Not a bad card for 40k, but very limited, of course. Lacazette, same thing. Like, him being controlled is a no for me, but... yeah, he's missing a couple things. And nobody's using League right now, so nothing there. 4-star, 5-star is good. Travella Plus, not so great. I mean, it's okay layout otherwise, but he's right-footed, right? Yeah, right-footed Travella Plus on the left side is just kind of a no. Any other cards? Lavelle, we're pass plus is disappointing. She's controlled. Oh, she's a left. I didn't even. Okay. See, other cards Cam. 9 playstyles is a lot of playstyles. 4 passing. Actually, that's really enticing. That's not a bad card at all. It's not a bad card for the price. I mean, a lot of people probably won't like her because she's short as a left back, but that's the best left back we've got in the NWSL right now. So if you need links, she looks like a really decent card to go with. She's got her limitations, of course, but that's not bad. Now, this is probably the most interesting one to look at. Downside of this is only 4 playstyles. That's what's disappointing. Now, these two are pretty good. Although I don't like First Touch Plus, but having any First Touch is really important. I would like any other passing one. I would like Finesse. I would like Trickster, Press Proven. Like, there's so many others I would like on him. But the 99 dribbling, I would do a Deadeye. I just say I don't need the boost to pace. The dribbling is going to be good enough. Deadeye keeps him explosive. Gives him 98 passing, which I think would be really important. And then, like, perfect shooting. Cam Shadow Striker ++. If he drops after the weekend, I will probably try this card. 5-star skills, explosive, perfect dribbling. Only card in the game that will have this probably for a while. 5'9". What's his weight? I think he's on the heavier side too. He's 71, so he's slightly lighter than Hazard. He's worth a test, and I'll probably test him out. So, I give it like a 60-40 that I do a review for this card. I'm very curious. I don't think he'd replace Neymar because this doesn't say it. Lean medium, which is average and lean. I think Neymar's unique body type is going to be more important for me, or more fun overall. It's very enticing though. For the price, I mean, that's not bad. For probably second best dribbler in the game we've got right now after Neymar. Anyone else here we're interested in? This Parejo card's strange. I just want to point that out, but he's missing. Well, it's not bad for defending. It's an interesting card, but he's what? 6 foot? It's not bad for the price, actually. Let's be honest. I'm glad we haven't had to deal with him so much since the first year he got released. I think he's just missing everything else here, and the pace hasn't been too big of a deal this year. Beyond that, I mean, there's yeah, but like, he's not my type of CDM, of course, but there's a reason he's pricey. He's probably one of the most meta CDMs in the game, so this card looks pretty decent. Although, he's only got one defensive thing as a CDM. That's a little disappointing. But yeah, this is a very strange promo again. Because the downside is we've got multiple cards over 1 million, multiple over 3 million. We've got 2 between 100 and 300k. We've got a 500. Everybody else is discard, basically. I hate these promos. Overall thoughts on the promo? There's some exciting cards here. I mean, if you can pack any of these, they're going to go into your team pretty much. Lookman's exciting for me. Xavi was exciting for me. I would look at the other squads, but they're broken on Footburn right now, so I don't mind it. And it's Winter Wildcards. Everyone's always excited about this one. Hopefully we get some good SBCs coming out. The prices are just all wrong again. I need more 200 to 800k players. The fact we've got so many that are just unattainable, people aren't actually going to be able to buy any of these. And then we've got like 3 mid-range cards and everybody else's discard. Give us more mid-range. I hate the disparity. I need something in the middle. That's been my complaint about every promo. I'm going to expect that continues to be my complaint about every promo. It's disappointing. I'm frustrated by it. It's how this game is. They're doing this on purpose because they want your money. That's what it is. They're also limiting a couple of these cards because, of course, we're going to get to Team of the Year, so they're like massively bumping the power creep, but also trying to contain it enough where they still can advance from beyond here. It's all very strange, but I think you get my thoughts, because I think most people are going to agree. We're just missing cards in the middle. Let's get over to the packs for the promo, though. Elite Division rewards here. I've been debating holding on to these for Team of the Year, but I'm not going to pack a Team of the Year either. Now, I'm not going to pack a Winter Wildcard. I'm not going to pack another Winter Wild. Ooh, what's the price on that card? I mean, hey, that's better than I expected, so I can't really complain. You can't check the price on the screen, which I hate. What is Modric? He's 38k. That's 38k. I wouldn't have other. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much about that. But the chance of getting anything from these is just so low, man. No? Oh. Not the promo I was hoping for. Followed by... Come on, one more wild card. That's not what I want. Oh, well. Alright, I've got a bunch of random packs here. Let's just kind of go through in order, I think, for now. Okay. Cam... Oh, it's Tillman. He's 6'2", which means he's not getting in my team. But I don't care about the U.S. national team, actually. I never watch them. I hope he does okay in real life, but, like, that's fine. Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. I don't know if this has ever been good for me. And that trend continues. No surprise. Wow, not even a rare player, though. That's rough. There we go. Got an 8310. No special card. It's a walkout. That's big Yano block. Could be... for an 8310? I mean, that's not bad, actually. Alright, 86 times 3. It's a promo card. I have no idea. That's not Elise, is it? It is. This was untradeable. Oh, he doesn't beat out Mahrez for me. I wish this pack was tradable. Because he's still like a couple 100k, isn't he? Oh, he's dropped a lot, actually. Because he's a re-release, so all the re-releases drop. I mean, Finesse Plus is very effective. He's only right side. Yeah, he's got Cam, but just Playmaker. Inside forward plus, no first touch. It's not bad. I mean, he makes my bench, but yeah, he's not a card I'll actually use. Alright, rare Mega Pack, which I've never had any luck with on FIFA either. It's not even a walkout. Oh, they make these packs very bad. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead with the 8075. Good, it's a wild card. Come on. Right back. It's Pedro Porro. Not bad to have in the club for future Evos. This one was the untradeable one. Anything else? Kevin, who I already have. Okay. I don't use Prem. I've only got Hero for Spain, potentially Xavi in the future, but I don't mind having him. I mean, he has that really nice layout of defensive playstyles. Wingback ++. In-game stats are pretty decent. It's okay. Again, maybe future Evos or something. The Rivals Mode Mastery Pack. I'm just going to skip these because it's very unlikely that there's any walkout here worth watching. Hello, chair. Yeah, not exactly exciting. Followed by... Yeah, I'd be very surprised if anybody's actually gotten any of the quote-unquote good players from those packs. Alright, 80-50. No Winter Wildcard. It's a walkout. Harry Kane. That's An interesting dynamic image. This pack could have been worse. I mean, I've gotten some value from it. Overall disappointing, though. I would have liked a promo card. This Trincao, actually, I haven't seen this card. He's controlled. Salmon a little low. Playstyles are pretty abhorrent. Rolls aren't great. Lots of curve and good vision. Balance and reaction's really low, but I'll probably keep that card. Oh, he's a duplicate. Never mind. I'll probably keep him for a future Evo, but anyway. 82-14. No promo card. I'm going to skip that. At least give me the Flare game, even if it's no, but wow. That's the worst pack of that I've seen. Alright, one additional pack here. Globetrotter's Passport. This is... yes. I don't mind having her for future Evo. She's got short and lean, the best body type, with Press Proven. Although I don't use Target Forward ++. We're definitely missing some playstyles, but it's not the worst. You can get the dribbling into an okay spot. Maybe a future Evo, but that's the end of that. I do hope you're enjoying the promo reviews and the pack opening stuff there. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'll catch you in the next one here. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.